Why do we fight? Every day, we, as ordinary Filipino citizens, are subjected to ordinary Filipino struggles. Yet we keep pushing ourselves to hold out for dreams and aspirations that are way too far from our reach. Still, even if circumstances are tough, we continue to get back in the ring. So if you ever felt like the world has knocked you down, then this story is for you. Starting at the heart of Manila, we'll be meeting with some old friends of mine, literally like a high school reunion. Our main man of the hour is Fabio Makisig, a Pinoy wrestler from the Manila Wrestling Federation. They are the ones who are waving the flag of Pinoy wrestling to the rest of the nation. Fabio Makisig also happens to be one of my closest friends from the early years of my life. Oh yeah, I'm friends with a pro wrestler, what you gonna do? And helping us capture this journey with a cinematic genius is another childhood bestie, Charles. I trained with both of them since I was 15 years old. In fact, my first video on this very channel was of me and Fabio when he taught me to land a butterfly twist. Anyway, nostalgia aside, we are here on a mission. Even though we've known each other for more than a decade, there's still a lot of catching up to do. Curiosities of mine that needed to be answered. Which is why we made our way to the Brawl Pit, where Fabio Makisig takes on the role of an MWF coach.
So first training of the year, obvious stuff. Gonna get back April, but we have March show for the next one.
As humans, we always look for something to project ourselves to resonate with. So for example, you watch movies or anime or what have you. You always find yourself relating to whoever character there is na most relatable sa'yo, because as humans, it's natural for us to attempt to sympathize, resonate with someone. Ngayon, when we watch athletes, they're doing something that might be particularly interesting for us, like a sport, or even outside of the context of a sport, they might be something doing physically remarkable. You know, as cliche as it may sound, the concept of heart, puso, fighting spirit, that's really the primary requirement. It's good if you have athletic background, it's great, it's best. If you have athletic background, but if you don't, it's also fine, pero kailangan mong bawiin sa puso. So to a lot of fans who wants to join, that's what they really need. To have the heart to push through despite all of the struggles they will experience in pro wrestling, because a lot of fans, they've never done anything athletic or competitive or anything in anywhere na they will be reprimanded or be provided criticism or feedback for.
Yes! Huwag mo itanong yung instructions. Okay, kung magtanong kayong bago. Pero huwag niyo itatanong yung kakasabi ko lang. Isa pa. That's how learning works. You don't ask the instructions provided a while ago. You ask something new. Kung sasabayan, pagpagsak ko, wala pa yun. Wait till I'm down. Like that.
In wrestling or in sports in general, or even in art, if you have a mentor, you do something. The first time you do something, 95% of the time, it's gonna be wrong. And you need to have the heart to accept that. You need to have the heart na tanggapin na mali ka, the reason nagkamali ka para matuto ka. So a lot of fans, because this is their dream, they're projecting all their fantasies. They think na, oh, when I do it, I'm gonna be good first try. No, that's not the case. So not everyone who tries to join pro wrestling get past that. They think they have it, and then they fail the first time, and they fail the second time, and then they fail the third time, and then they go home. Others whose hearts are strong, they fail the first time, they learn, and apply it again, and then they fail. They learn and apply it again, onwards and on until they get to our level. Ganon. So heart is necessary, but heart, as I've found out, is also not common. Like people think, oh, I have heart, matibay puso, I have the fighting spirit. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can't say that if you've never experienced being really down under and have the overwhelming desire to fight back up and get stronger. And our normal life, we have those opportunities, but rarely do we actually exercise fighting back or becoming stronger.
Hey!
Whoa! That was nice!
Sheesh! Hey! Musta Gray? Sarap?
What's your name? Isaiah Valenta. Okay. Nabato na ako ni Isaiah Valenta. Nice.
I just want to ask, like, sort of, like, alam mo yun, friend to friend na lang. Bakit sa pro wrestling napunta yung hilig mo? If you weren't invested in it in the first place, bakit siya din napunta?
If we're like going to go back like years before, I got deep into pro wrestling when I still loved pro wrestling in a different sense that I love it now. No, I fell in love with pro wrestling because pro wrestling best captures the idea of human struggle.
Ito ba yung pinaka parang warehouse-ish?
Ito yung equipment ng MWF. Almost all of this is equipment ng MWF. So, this is not concept. It's commentary kit. That was my first aid kami, just in case. Pero we get EMT on site. Pero we also have first aid kit. Ayun. Buti nga nilinis namin to kasi we're beginning to offset na kasi we moved storage areas, so nababawasan na. Fortunately, kasi before hindi ka nakapasok dito.
As in, punong-puno pa siya.
Puno.
Ganda. Ganda ng...
Akira pero jeep.
Oo.
Yeah. And stickers and merch, other merch, mga ganito. So this is held sa bahay namin. So during shows, dinadala ko lahat yan. Punta sa show.
Paano ka papunta usually sa mga shows kung dala-dala mo sila? Do you rent, ano pa?
Lalang. L300 na lalang. Stick everything there. And get to the venue. So use these two. Set up yung mga promotionals. These are giant, I think this is 6 or 7 foot long posters. Promoting AKT or episodes. Ang weird nga kasi ako yung nagsiset up nito. Kami yung nagsiset up nito, yung mga teammates ko. Pero kami rin yung nasa poster. So minsan makikita mo. Like, if you're lucky, yung nasa poster mismo yung nagkakabit.
Oo.
Diba? Saan nakita ng ganun, diba? Oh, the bell is here. Two fans na nagtataka why MWF uses digital bell ngayon. It's because this has been the bell of MWF since 2018 ata. So it gave out na. We're meaning to fix it. Our commissioner is meaning to fix it. Pero, we're so busy na hindi pa namin nagagawa. Pero ito yung bell. So, legendary rin to para sa amin. I don't think it'll make. It best captures the idea of starting from the bottom and then rising up. And I think that's one of the reasons why I fell in love with it. Because at the end of the day, I like a good story. Like, who doesn't like a good story, diba? I like a good story. I like a good display of strength and agility and power. And wrestling is that. If you think about it, wrestling is epic storytelling. Wrestling is almost like, Iliad by Homer or Mahabharata or any of the other, or epics all over the world. If you look at one wrestler's career, put it into a long form prose, it's going to read like an epic. So that's also why I really love it. It's storytelling that tells the story of human struggle in such finesse and majesty that no other storytelling platforms can.
So, may goal si Fabio. What's gonna happen again?
Just don't fall down. Tapos, kung kaya mo, make me fall down. Tumba mo.
Make you fall down?
Yes, you can. You don't fall down. You fall down, okay. If you fall down, I win. If you make me fall down, then you win. You took down the rest. Go!
Teka. Kamusta ka, men?
I'm dead.
Ha?
I'm dead.
You're dead? Diba?
Fuck you.
Extra dead. Bro, namamanhid yung buong katawan ko. Ikaw ba?
Sakto lang. Wala
Sak-
ka namang manhid. Pero pagod.
Yes, you were calling me?
Nakahinga na.
My body is numb all over. Pero
Suka ka?
Hindi nga eh.
Good. You're strong.
I was trying to but like hindi.
Makes you wanna feel like puking, no? But that's
What felt weird was ang saya niya nung nasa ring. Pero yung pagbaba mo yung bigla siyang magka-crash down sa'yo. Na parang, oh man, pagbaba mo ng ring, mortal ka pa rin pala.
How about it when you're doing it? You feel strong. Para sa akin kasi wrestling is one of the most primal things humans can do. Feels really good.
Yeah. How is that for you though? As in, parang, if I literally just felt how you feel every time na nasa ring ka, is this what it's like for you? Would you say this is you enjoying it?
Yeah, this is the best part of wrestling for me. Actually, wrestling. Everything else, like fans, TV appearances, business, merch, meet and greets. Like everything feels so tangential. Like, of course they're important, pero yung pagmamahal ko sa wrestling, nakasalalay sa sa wrestling na yun. Not the tangible things, but I genuinely love wrestling.
I'm glad you made me feel a bit of that today. Thanks, man. If this is what your life is like, I'm glad I got a look of it. Solid.
Though later though, when you sleep and when you wake up tomorrow, that's when you start regretting. Never goes away. Even I've been doing this almost 10 years. The pain never goes away. It gets more manageable, but it never goes away.
Parang buhay lang yan.
Parang doesn't get easier, it just gets stronger. Ganun.
Hello. Okay lang ba kayo masama sa vid?
What? Yes.
Wala lang. Ito yung post pinagbabato-bato ako ni Fabio Makisig.
Yay! Good job!
No, you good job. You literally I only lasted for
Yay!
a few seconds. Okay, that sounds bad.
Just pin him.
Okay.
Pin him 2 seconds. Kasi pag na.
Go!
I can keep going.
Go!
Now we...
Go!
You notice nobody took a break kanina ba? Wala nga. Drink water, but we don't take breaks.
Go!
Okay na?
Yeah.
Let's go! Mas broke ka kasi sa akin eh. Okay, you win! Patayin man ito eh.
It's okay, you were tired.
So are you guys. Wait lang, you guys were at it longer than I am. Oh,
First
diba?
time mo, first time.
That was fun.
Ikaw, interviewing the interviewer.
Gusto mo ba? Bakit?
How was your first wrestling practice?
That was technically my
Wrestling.
first unofficial, unofficial capacity na wrestling. Wala. I was ready to break down talaga and just call off my limits.
Ibig sabihin, pwede pa mag-shoot. But did you have fun?
Oh yeah. When you said mga sabi mo, oh isa pa, sabi ko, I'm good.
Okay, and what are your what are your learnings for today?
Screw your haters kasi they don't know what it's like. I wasn't a hater anyway, pero in a way, mas ngayon ako nagkaroon ng glimpse sa kanya on how hard it really is.
Yay! Thank you.
Honestly, respect sa kanya. Look, yo, she literally pinned me in ano ba, 0.5 minute, parang ganun. Less than. Wild. Thank you so much.
Where are you pinned? Fabio Makisig.
Napin mo siya? Iniwan ko lang yung camera kasi nga pagod na ako eh. So naka-stand lang siya doon. Sana nahuli yun. Pero pinush mo yung sarili mo talaga para mapin siya. Oh. Ano ka Super Saiyan 2 ganon?
Ultra instinct.
Ultra Instinct. Oh, kita mo mas malala pa nga eh. Good job, Charles. This is Nigel, right?
Yes.
Hey. Thank you. Buti hindi ko yung nag-ano sa akin kanina, sumampol. I would have died twice.
Wala, bigla akong nawala.
O nga, bigla ka nga nawala?
May call ako eh.
Ay, nga pala. You did say may meeting ka, no?
Sayang.
Is it work?
Yeah, it's work.
So, okay lang ba magtanong ng something na gano'n? So, how do you make it work? Na may work tapos may wrestling pa?
Ano lang, proper management. Saka tatanggapin kung mapapagod ako forever.
Yun nga eh. Kasi ako, ngayon pa lang, hindi ko na alam paano ako magna-navigate bukas. May work pa ako bukas. Tapos, literally, binalibag na ako ng ilang beses.
Sanayan lang yan.
Yung conditioning siguro ng katawan ninyo sobrang lala, no?
Conditioning saka discipline.
Grabe.
Kaya yun. Pag walang wrestling, ibang training ginagawa.
Ah, really? So much.
Management lang.
Thanks, man.
Sir.
Ayun na. Kutsh. Every day, every minute, it's just about wrestling with these guys. Love it.
We refer to what we do. My team, MWF, especially, not to brag, but especially under my leadership, we've adopted this mindset na we're all fighting a holy war. In 2022, December 2022, when I won the belt, and I gave a speech, and I said, hindi tayo mahal ng Diyos ng pro wrestling. dahil pinanganak tayo sa bansang walang pro wrestling. Mga taong nagmamahal sa pro wrestling, mga kaluluwang mahal ang pro wrestling. Pero pinanganak sa Pilipinas, but di na lang sa Japan, sa Mexico, sa Amerika. Right? So I said that. But I also said, I will kill the god of pro wrestling and I will just make pro wrestling here. And that's just not me talking. It's the entire team. Because united na kami sa effort to make this work. This is what we call it, a holy war. You know, to us this is a war, and the war we're waging is for the success of pro wrestling, of Pinoy wrestling. So each and every one of us, we're very calculated, we're very maingat, you know, we do our best to be a model in many things. A lot of us work out, a lot of us put emphasis on our appearance, because that's also important. You know, we put a lot of work in the gym, in training, so we, you know, perform well. We do a lot of these interviews, we practice speaking. We do all of these things just to be good enough to make this popular. And once it's popular, then we would have won the war. So yeah, so we're united in winning the holy war of Pinoy wrestling. And the goal is easy, make this known enough, make this popular enough that all of us can live as pro wrestlers.
What's next for Fabio Makisig?
Right now, what's next for me is I have to answer a call from my master, my sensei, or what have you. So Tajiri called me to fly to Japan, to Kyushu, and train with him for a minimum of 3 months. You know, so that's what's next for me. But you know, Pinoy wrestlers are still subject to Pinoy problems. So, being that, di naman ako mayaman eh. Like, I'm a normal millennial working 9 to 5 pa rin. On top of pro wrestling, which I don't earn much from. Because pro wrestling is such a small industry here. So, di ako mayaman. I honestly don't have the money for it. And I feel like I need to go to Japan to train with Tajiri. For one, that's, you know, thank you for all the help he's given me. He offered that help, so like, okay, I'll take it. But also at the same time, I need to level up, because locally, this is it. I think I've hit my ceiling locally. Na for me to grow, I need to leave my nest, you know, fight strangers, fight the unknown. So I can force myself to grow even more. Come back here, spread the knowledge of what I've gained from Japan. Teach whatever I learn to my team. And hopefully, you know, that pushes the industry even more. So that's what's next for me. But unfortunately, I have no money to fly to Japan. Even the money to process my papers is like, oh my God. It's so hard to get a visa, just go. Or even a passport in my case. And then as much as it doesn't matter how hard you work, it doesn't matter how passionate you are, pag bureaucracy na pumasok, all emotions off the table, you have to follow the rules, which I am willing to follow, right? We all have to follow the rules. But that's the struggle. If I spend time away from my day job, that means I won't have enough money to train and even live. If I don't have money to train, then I can't be a pro wrestler. If I'm not a pro wrestler, then I can't go to Japan and train pro wrestling. So it's a problem that loops in itself, kasi parang, how am I gonna save money to process my papers, do my day job? How am I gonna process my papers? Oh, I'd have to leave my day job kahit na like a day or two. That already hits me really hard, kasi hindi naman kami mayaman. So it's a chicken and egg problem that I am still looking to resolve. Not like I'm giving up.
Over the years, I personally witnessed Fabio's efforts to become many things. But he became a Pinoy wrestler. And in being a wrestler, he was able to help a lot of people. There is no shortage of those who are indebted to him, those he helped overcome things such as their personal insecurities, and I being one of them. Because whenever he steps into that ring, He steps in for all of us.
In my position, I feel like I cannot say that there is no light at the end of the tunnel, because then it would be like the blind leading the blind. In my position, no matter whether I see there's a light or not, I have to say there's light. And honestly, I actually don't know. I can't see. I can't see what's in front of me. I can only see where I am. Do you get that? Like, I can't look too far into the future. I can look to next month. So, if you tell me, do you see light in Pinoy Wrestling in 10 years' time? I don't. If you tell me in 1 month, like, yeah, I'll answer yes. Because then we have something. We're gonna do something in a month's time. So if you ask me, is there light for Pinoy Wrestling in 1 month's time? The answer is yes. Is there light in 10 years? No, but again, if we squeeze it, a month, 2 months, yes. 3 months, yes. 4 months, yes. And I think if we keep working, my answer will always be yes. If we keep working.
So, hindi mo man nakikita yung what's ahead, at least like in a few months or towards like a year. I would at least like to let you know what's ahead within this afternoon. Kausap ko si Mira and Charles about this. We're actually gonna kidnap you today towards one of our favorite places, and we're gonna go and do a picnic again.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Let's go!
Kaya kami nakikita yung pormahan eh, di mo napansin.
Sakto pinalabang ko yung supporters ko. Kaso last year pa pinalabhan yun.
Yeah, so we're literally gonna disassemble all of this right now, and then ikaw, kung gusto mo mag-prep, go lang.
Yeah.
Diba? Let's do like a freaking shaking session. Yeah, like, ano sa kanya, like, kinuntsaba ko siya. Everyone's in on it in this room.
Thank you.
We're just gonna have you spend the day na walang stress. And yeah, man, this is all for you. This is a celebration of what we had for the last
It's Saturday Superheroes!
Oo nga pala, Sabado ngayon, no? Sabado ngayon. Mira, you should eat muna. Tapos handa ako na yung gear ko.
Thank you so much,
Thank
dude.
you.
Oh my God, man.
Solid!
Love you, dude.
Love you.
Smells the same.
Every day, we, as ordinary Filipino citizens, are subjected to ordinary Filipino struggles. Every day is a battle. Every day is a test of strength. But when you're surrounded by the right people, that fight becomes a little easier. Which is why for this particular match, I'll gladly be in the ring with him. We'll be in the trenches, raising money for his training in Japan. And if you ever want to support his cause, there will be links present in the description. We would 100% appreciate any form of donations, no matter the amount. So, after all that, if you're still feeling like the world has knocked you down, maybe you can follow Fabio's advice. You make yourself stronger. You keep a tight grip on your heart. You get up. And you fight back.